Hi guys. I wanted to do a little September budget check-in because I didn't film myself budgeting the 2 paychecks that I've received in September so far. Actually, those are the only ones I will be receiving in September, and I really wanted to go over them because, you know, life happens. So I wanted to at least give you guys a check-in that I will hopefully upload soon. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start recording. As you can see, everything has been budgeted already. Nothing's been ready to assign. There is money enough for me to make a credit card payment. And then we go to savings. So as you know, my emergency fund is already fully funded. I do want to note though that it's over the $1,800 that I had originally set for my emergency fund, and that's because I have started to send any interest that I accrue on my Ally savings account towards that particular bucket, which is what they call them. So any interest that I've had from any other savings fund is just going into my emergency fund to just kind of gradually grow that, so I don't have to like actively send money towards it unless I actually need to increase it based on my expenses. My necessary expenses. Next we have house. So I do have a savings fund for a house down payment, and I sent $500 towards it last month and then $600 towards it with the paychecks that I received this month. So that fund is now at $1,100. Travel saw a withdrawal of $1,000, and I will explain why later. But next we have cash. So I have $30 of cash that I can use just in case. I don't really plan to use that money for something that I can plan, but just in case I ever need cash, you guys, I finally have $30 of cash in my wallet. No, I did not go to the ATM. I did not do that. My dad gave me cash for my birthday, and that was cool. Nothing towards investments this month. I already maxed out my Roth IRA, so I'm waiting until next year to max out the next one, but I think I'll just be doing dollar cost averaging for that. Giving, I did give my mom half of the mortgage payment this month, so that's already done. I'm really happy about that. I definitely want to continue doing that. Nothing towards gifts or donations. Refrigerator light, I spent $161.58 on restaurants. Probably some of it was from going out to lunch with my coworkers, and then another part of it was going to restaurants with friends, and then another part of it, well, I'll say she's my friend now too. I actually met up with Debt Free France, and we went to this really cute French restaurant that she had picked out, and you know, spent a couple hours with her just hanging out. But she's honestly super nice, super cool. Like, what you see is kind of what you get. Like, she's just as nice and bubbly as like you would expect after watching her videos. We had watched each other's videos for such a long time, and like we finally met up, so that was cool. Shout out to France if you're watching. Transportation, so I did send $140 towards the gas. I have $32 left for gas, and I think that should cover me towards the end of the month. If not, I may have to take some money from gas in October to cover that. Tolls, I did send $100 towards Easy Pass this month, and I'm hoping it's gonna cover next month as well, just because I have decided to decrease my toll activity because I just need to cover other expenses, that's all. Maintenance, $983.28. I went for an oil change again, and I really never thought I would ever top my $700 oil change. I'm just kidding though. It wasn't just for an oil change. Apparently my car needed brake things, air filter, windshield wiper replacement, some other stuff. I don't know. My car knew I had money, and my car said, this is the day I am going to mess her budget up. Although I did have $200 budgeted, there were $783.28 outstanding. They had actually said that it would cost $1,883. So there was like that initial shock. I wasn't, you know what? I wasn't even shocked. I like answered the phone and I was just like, hello. And then they tell me all these things like that it would include before telling me how much it costs, or like all these things that they found. Okay, $1,883 is the total. Okay. I didn't even like react. And then he kept talking. He was like, but you know, I am able to offer some customers a $500 discount. And so they did whatever they had to do. I got there, and before that I definitely had like a little breakdown because I was already thinking I'd have to empty all of my savings funds because I had basically planned out my budget all the way towards October, like to just complete my October budget and my savings funds for September. So if my car would cost like $1,383 with that $500 discount, that would still be a lot of money that I just didn't account for. But the good thing is that I got there and they were charging me $1,000. I'm not sure why, but it was much lower. And then I was like, hey, can I use this like $10 off oil change discount? And they said yes, so they took a little less than $20 off. So $983 was the total, and by that point I had already like moved some money around in YNAB to just like be able to cover that, at least for now. So that's where that money went. I still have $25 available to send towards my phone bill. You know, Netflix, YouTube Premium has been paid for. Education, I did have to spend some money on my textbook, and I had to spend some money on getting my diploma mailed to me when I do graduate, because I was gonna go to Louisiana to graduate, and I decided not to because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to handle traveling and like not be able to move my neck for a few days again. So I basically canceled that trip. I may go there again some other time, but I'm just not going to my graduation anymore, and that's fine with me. So I just had to pay $10 for the diploma, and I don't have to pay for the cap and gown anymore, so that's not terrible. I may just have my own celebration. I already had my dog groomed this month, so that was $70 with tip. So this month I've assigned $502.60 towards doctor's appointments, basically chiropractor, specialists, whatever other special treatments need to happen. Mind you, I spent like $1,500 last month on this. So it's actually really taking a toll on me, just the fact that I'm seeing my money like come in and then go out this way. It's like pretty upsetting, and I just kind of feel like I have no control over this. Hopefully I can get better, but it's definitely not great to see that number when I would like to send that money to other places. The self-care category, so as part of my treatments I've been getting like massage therapy as well, and I was including that in doctor because it's like the same place as my chiropractor's office, but I decided to just separate that category because I don't think I'm gonna need them that often anymore. And I'd rather just create a self-care category if I ever want to do like just regular massages, I don't know, like a facial, that's what people do. I don't know, if I want to try something, like I want to be able to try it at least like once and then have a category for that. Wellness equipment and medicine. So medicine, I had to get some steroid medication, and then wellness equipment, I actually just like bought a bunch of stuff on Amazon to have a more ergonomic setup. TGV, not to be confused by TGV, the best mode of transportation in France. $85. So this is a new category that I just created today. And I don't even know if I'm actually gonna keep it there, but it's like a little trial. I've been thinking of joining a rock gym. I've tried one out, and that's under classes because I just did a day pass at one of the rock climbing gyms. It was good. It was just a little bit outdated, so I kind of want to try a newer gym. If you guys didn't know, actually, you guys definitely don't know this, I've never mentioned this. I used to go to like the rock climbing wall at my undergrad college a lot. I wasn't great at rock climbing. I would get to like the V3 level problems or routes. It was just really fun. Like I really enjoyed rock climbing, and I haven't done it in a while, even though I had the opportunity to do it when I lived in Pennsylvania because there was one kind of nearby, but I just didn't want to drive there, and I didn't want to pay for the membership because I was being very frugal. So at this point, if I have no control over like my doctor spending, I at least want to have something for myself that will hopefully also help with like rehabilitation, because I mean this side, like my neck hurts, yes, but also the muscles on my right side are just weaker than my left. So I think climbing will at least help strengthen them, and it's also something that I really enjoy. So I'm gonna go try this gym out, and if I like the looks of it, you know, I'm probably gonna get a membership for $85 a month. Yes, it's a lot, but climbing is expensive. So to me, that amount is not bad. And it's also the Gravity Vault, like franchise. And there are a few locations like in Pennsylvania and New Jersey that I could drive to and kind of check out. And that membership would include all of that. So I don't know, I'm just excited about that if I want to do it. I don't know yet, but I just included it in here because it just sparks joy. Wardrobe, I spent $93.91 on clothes. So when I met up with France, we went shopping. We went to Zara and got some pants, so that was fun. And yeah, that's what I ended up spending on clothes. Fun funds, $33 on trips, so that was just going to the city, taking the subway, that kind of thing. And then Taylor, $77. So this was just dumb. I bought one of the Midnights vinyls, and I thought I had ordered the jade green one, I think it was called, and I didn't. I had ordered the blood moon one, and I was devastated. I really thought I had ordered the right one, but no. 5 a.m. me ordered the wrong one, and then I thought, I'm just gonna order the one that I want too. Because you can't cancel orders at the Taylor Swift store. Unless you can, but I couldn't find anything on the website that said that or in the receipt. So I just ordered 2 vinyls, and if someone I meet wants a vinyl, I can gift it to them. So yeah, $77.70 on Taylor Swift. Travel, okay. Like I said, my travel category is at 0 now. So earlier when I said I like pushed back my graduation trip, I did push it back. I pushed it back to the spring of next year. But I was able to find really good rates on a hotel there, and I ended up booking that hotel, but I can cancel anytime in case anything happens. I don't have flights or anything, but I have the hotel booked, and I have a hotel booked for Quebec City because I wanted to go see Stromae in concert. I'm really happy I was able to spend this before the expensive oil change I had, because I was finally feeling really good about, you know, having funds in travel and being able to spend that money on myself. Here's October. My intent was that my last paycheck was gonna cover that entire month, but instead here we are. I have barely any money in gifts, nothing in restaurants, barely any money in gas, tolls. I have money for my phone, Netflix and YouTube, money for my dog's food, not for grooming yet, not enough money to cover my doctor's appointments in October, and not enough for self-care, but I do have enough for the dentist. Yeah, hopefully the next October paycheck, well, the first October paycheck that I get will cover everything. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not happy that I've been spending so much money on my health, because it's just not what I was planning for, but you know, things happen, and this is just where I'm at. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate all of your support.